Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, and you're having coffee with me this morning, and I'm so glad you're here and doing that. So today's Friday. It's been a strange kind of week here. We've got so much smoke that everyone is staying inside. In fact, I wasn't planning on doing this video today because I was supposed to be backpacking up in the mountains, but there was just too much smoke and too much possibility for more fires. So we're going to do a few fun things here in town and just hang out with the girlfriends. Good morning, Maite. So today's message, there is so much self-centeredness. Good morning, Megan, for a lack of better terminology, and self-limitations that we live in on a regular basis. And sure, in fact, I shared a post earlier by a man named Gary Vaynerchuk, who wrote a pretty powerful marketing book. And I love his philosophy. And I will often laugh and say, this is the compassionate nurse talking to you. Get over yourself. Get out and see who else you can help. But a lot of times, this is the first card we drew today. Forgive yourself and release. We have to forgive ourselves for past stuff, things we felt we've done wrong, and we dwell on that. We build that. We grow that. And a lot of times it's an excuse as to why we won't move forward. We can't move forward. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Eddie. And we can't get on with our lives, or we certainly can't make the impact that we intended to or would like to because we're so caught up in our past, our history. And think of yourself as a timeline of your life. The past is gone. You can't do anything with that. You can't change it. All you can do is let it go and release it. The future is likely not to happen any way that you envision it. So let it go too. Today. You've got today. What do you have to get through today? Do you have enough? I usually do. But a lot of times we have to forgive ourselves. We have to let go of the things that we feel we failed at in life. And for a lot of us, that's hard. First, you have to realize that you're beating yourself up with it, that you're, good morning, Susan, and happy Friday to you too. You have to realize that there's a pattern going on in the back of your mind. Start paying attention to your thoughts. Start paying attention to what you're listening to. And limitations can often be a very comfortable place for us to be, and we can make lots of excuses for why we don't move on. And that was the victim stuff that I was talking about in my last video, or at least one of my last two videos. So pay attention to what you're thinking and get over yourself, move forward. And the second card is take action. What's one thing you can do today? One thing that's going to move your life forward in a direction that you want to be playing in, instead of one you just keep hoping happens. You really have to focus on that direction. But in order to be able to focus effectively, you got to let go of the crap. You've got to let it move from you. Visualize in your head. Ask your creator to help you know what that looks like. Help you know how to move out of the negative and out of the limitations and out of all the BS that we've collected along the way and move forward. Learn from it. I ask for that regularly. What am I to learn from this? As well as someone asked me, they had seen feathers. And for me, feathers always mean my grandmother. But in another respect, they're a reminder that you have angels to work with. And I suggested that she talk with them. And she said, well, what do I say? And I always recommend, give me guidance. Guide me through this, because I came here to learn and I came here to serve. If I don't ask for the guidance, I'm not going to get out of any given situation what I wanted when I set it up. Again, remember, you're creating what you want in this life. And you're doing that by your thoughts. You're creating your health. That is becoming such a scientific thing anymore. And, as a nurse, I work with people, I do energy healing, and we do the guidance readings, because connecting with that level, that aspect of who we are, is the most powerful level to heal from. But the other part is I recommend people use certain supplements. We can't just play one side of the coin. We are physical beings. We need certain things in our body to move forward. But we also have to work from the soul and energetic level to be whole and to be the most we can possibly be in this life. That really is what we set up. Our thoughts create chemicals in the body. Our beliefs create chemicals and disease and dysfunction. I know that for a lot of you suffering out there, you would beg to differ with the philosophy that you're getting something from it, you're receiving something from it, and it benefits you in some way. But trust me, when you can really get down to the brass tacks of what this dysfunction or disease is doing, you can then start to unravel it and release it from yourself. Until you do that, you play the victim, you are the victim, you suffer. And for a lot of you, I've worked with people on the energetic level, and we ask if they want to heal, they don't want to heal. There's too much benefit they're getting from this dysfunction and this disease. And most of you who are really suffering would think that that is not a true statement, but your subconscious doesn't lie. And when you do the muscle testing questions, then you get the true answers. How is this benefiting me? If you cannot see how a dysfunction, dis-ease, or a situation is benefiting you, ask friends if they can help give you some enlightenment about it. I'm happy to help you as well, but that is something that you're going to need to do before you can move on. And then I picked my Light Your Day card. These are so wonderful. These made such a difference in someone's life when they first got these messages. The light flowing today is deep rusty bronze. This is the light of balance, strength, and whimsy, all of which are the order of the day. Maintaining balance is always a challenge in this hectic life, and you can often be focused on just one area while others get left in the dust. Be sure to allow fun and lightheartedness to be part of your journey. This balance will make you more effective in the weightier aspects of the day-to-day. Besides, being serious and acting responsibly all the time gets dull. Be whimsical and skip today when you get the chance. What are you grateful for? And I wonder who we get to help today enjoy life just a little bit more. Create play today, and anytime you're able to create play. Choose to move forward. Choose to move out of your victimhood. Choose to stop focusing on all that is not going right and start focusing on things that are going right. You can subscribe to my Light Your Day emails for just $9.97 a month. And it is a great way to step into your day with a different perspective. If you would like to sign up for those emails, it's a little mechanical right now. The automatic link is not working on my website yet. So private message me and we'll get that set up for you. And if you'd like a private reading with me, I would love to do that. And let me just tell you something. If you're going to ask me to help you, if you're going to get a private reading or even a free consultation, you gotta talk to me. I can't get on the phone with you and have you sit there and be silent and give me one-word answers. I can't help you with that. You've got to help yourself a little bit. I'm not magic. I am connected, so are you. But I connect regularly, and that's why I can get some guidance that can help people move on. Thanks so much. You can private message me here if you'd like a reading. You can also email me at nursesavage@holisticu. That's WHOLISTICU.com. What are you worth? Are you worth $9.97 a month? These emails really are incredibly effective. They shifted a person's entire life in 2.5 months. They're not mine. They are from me. Through me. I am the vessel they came through, and I am so grateful that I can do that. Have a wonderful weekend, all of you that are caught up in this storm system that's happening. My prayers are going out to you. Lots of friends are going to meditate today at 11 and shed love to try to slow down Irma, stop the devastation that looks like it can happen. And I'm just sending you all love, light, and safety. This is Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side. And you just had coffee with Victoria. Have a wonderful weekend.